All right, and a good evening to you live from Centerburg, and we appreciate you joining us here tonight, and we'll get the open and some different things here in a minute. But we appreciate Coach Bill Abner from Centerburg joining us here. 7-0 Centerburg Lady Trojans. We're doing this live. We've never done this before. So.
Yeah, I like
hey,
it.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go with it. 7-0 coming up again, a win against Loudonville. What went right in that game against Loudonville? 47-23, I think was the final?
47-23.
Yeah, what went right? What are some of the things you want to work on going into tonight?
I thought we came out really, really fast. You know, our defense, as usual, really kind of changed the game early. We just got after it. They struggled a lot in the first half. Didn't play a great second half. They tried to slow us down, went to a zone in the second half. We got to work on that stuff a little bit. But I was very pleased with the effort starting the game.
As you look at it, 7-0, and back Cardington's had years where they've been really good, and this year though they opened the season 0-5. They're on a little hot streak.
That means nothing.
They've won 3 in a row.
Yeah, no, that's a very well coached, a very talented team. We know what they bring. We had 3 battles with them last year.
Sure.
We know they're very good. That record stuff doesn't affect us at all.
Of course, a couple of years ago, and I'm sure you probably saw it at some point too when Coach Edwards was at Cardington Lincoln. They played a very similar style to what you guys did. Getting after people.
Yep.
Kenley, the Edwards is the all-time leading steals. We're kind of like Kenley here as well. So they play a very similar style, and this is going to be a ball game in which you look at this team. They can play basketball, and they're starting to roll a little bit now.
Yeah, they're very talented.
Yeah.
You know, they've got kids with a bunch of experience. They've got one of the best players in the league. They've got one of the best rebounders in the league. They got shooters. No, they're tough. They're tough.
As you look at this game, what are the keys to the ball game for you guys to come out of here, stay unbeaten, and win the basketball game tonight?
Well, outside of our defense, which is a big part of what we do, we got to limit their transition. They're really good in transition. Hardwick likes to get it and go. She'll throw baseball passes. We have to rebound with them. They're a very physical team. But really for us, you know, if we play our game and we're flying around, we're usually pretty good. So we'll see how it goes.
Christmas 5 days away, kind of a focus with the team. Stay focused on this ball game tonight.
Absolutely.
Worry about everything else after tonight, right?
Absolutely. And with Cardington, the focus is there.
Yeah.
I mean, they know how big that this game is. These kids know each other. We should be good to go. Should be ready to play.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Impromptu interview here.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Hey, we got it. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Coach Bill Abner, Centerburg, we appreciate him joining us here on the program. And we get the headset back here to Bo, and appreciate Coach Bill Abner joining us here on the program here tonight. As we get ready for basketball. So there's your interview. I was going to play this open that I looked so hard for, but you know what? We had him there, and we appreciate all of our great sponsors: Pizza Cottage, Griffin Insurance, New Directions, and, of course, Covington Electric Plumbing and Construction, our title sponsor. But, look, this is 2 teams that want to get out in transition. They want to run. 2 teams that are going to pressure you defensively. Very similar styles here, Bo. And you've seen Cardington Lincoln for years as well. And this is a good basketball team. Centerburg Lady Trojans, very good basketball team as well.
Yeah, like you said, these are 2 of the more top offenses in the KMAC going at it tonight. And we've seen a lot of games where we want to see a track meet versus track meet. We'll see how it goes tonight, see if both teams can play and, under control and handle it. It'll be interesting to see how Centerburg, if they can continue this streak. I mean, 7-0, that's obviously a great start. And obviously for Cardington Lincoln, 3-5, not the best start, but it's still in there. 3-2 in the KMAC, like you said. But it'll just be interesting to see how both of them play against each other and see who handles it better.
Well, and they've won 3 games in a row. And as you know, Centerburg right now, they're already the reigning conference champions. Now it's 7-0. That big red target on their back, it remains there, Bo.
Yeah, like you said, big red target. The one thing that I do like about them is, like Coach Abner said, these girls have played together. I mean, the first 4 names on the roster are all juniors, so they have different kind of set classes of girls that have played together. I think they play well together, and like you said, led to a KMAC championship last year, and now 7-0. It's just going to be how long are you going to continue that dominance and play together.
Centerburg Lady Trojans tonight against the Cardington Lincoln Pirates. 7-0 Centerburg, 3-5 Cardington Lincoln. Top 2 league scores in the KMAC. We had that same situation when Centerburg played Mount Gilead, and Faith White was here. She scored 2 points. The team scored 7. Centerburg ended up winning 45-7 in that ball game. Sounds like more like a football score. But tonight, it is the Centerburg Lady Trojans and the Cardington Lincoln Pirates. Take this break. We'll come back. Talk some more about this matchup coming up. It's Covington Electric Plumbing and Construction High School Hoops on WMBO.
New Directions, the domestic violence shelter and rape crisis center of Knox County, served more than 600 individuals in 2023. It could be a family member, a coworker, or a friend. It takes a community to break the cycle of violence. To learn more about how you can support New Directions in connecting and strengthening our community, visit our website, www.newdirectionsknox.org, or call our 24/7 hotline at 740-397-HELP.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
Griffin Insurance, taking care of your family since 1972. In today's day and age, it's very uncommon to get a real person when you call. Not at Griffin Insurance. We represent multiple carriers to find the best rate for you and your family. Whether it's auto, residential, commercial, or farm, we're here to help. Call Griffin Insurance at 740-397-7488. Griffin Insurance, finding you the best rate.
Back here at Centerburg, where is the Centerburg Lady Trojons and the Cardington Lincoln Lady Pirates getting ready to face off. I want to thank Bo Bircher back with us. Bo had the audacity to have finals last week, so he didn't join us.
That university over there.
But he missed the barn burner 45-7 when Centerburg played the last game. Now, I was talking about the fact that when Mount Gilead and Centerburg faced off here, we had the top two scorers in the league. We have the same situation tonight. Kayla Larimore averaging 22 points per contest. Abigail Hardwick, 17 points per game. Actually, I think Kayla's a little over 23 now. Bill sent me the updated stats, but still the top two scorers in the league. Kayla leads the league in field goal percentage, 84% for the line. Abigail Hardwick, she's averaging 17 points and nearly 7 rebounds a game. Kayla's averaging around 7 a game. But the reality is when you play Centerburg, and Cardington, again, plays kind of the same style, it's a different kind of a situation. It's not like, it's in the half court and you can do this and that. There will be some half-court action, but there's going to probably be a lot of up and down the floor here tonight.
Yeah, the one thing last year, kind of when they're moving things around with Coach Abner in his first year, they got into like a 1-3-1 zone and started playing a little bit of zone, and it got them a lot of steals, get the hands in the lane, got them a lot of fast break points. And like you said, they've kind of figured out that they're pretty good in the fast break. They got some speedsters. I mean, Evie Stowe, Kenley Farrell, they probably run about a 4.5 40. I mean, they're faster than light speed. So it's just they've figured out how to play, in a good system that fits all their talents.
Well, the other thing is that you have to have those players in the system. And we were talking about it Monday night with Bill, and that up top they've got Kayla, and it's kind of unconventional. You say, why is your tallest person up top? That length causes a lot of problems. Then you got the speed of Kenley Farrell kind of monitoring the baseline, and it causes a lot of problems for opposing offenses. So those situations. But, again, that game against Mount Gilead, we look at it and say, that's great. They won 45-7. But realistically, Centerburg did not shoot the ball well. But they're coming off a win against the Loudonville Redbirds in their last ball game, 47-23. And the Centerburg Lady Trojans, they are looking for more of the same tonight, if not better, than they had in their last ball game. But in their last game, Kayla Larimore had 18 points for Centerburg. Kenley Farrell had 12 points for the Trojans and 10 rebounds also for Kayla Larimore, so a double-double. She's just shy of averaging that right now. But, again, looking at the numbers and different things, Centerburg number one on offense, the KMAC, 56 points per game. First in the KMAC, allowing just over 23 points per game. And, looking at it for the Centerburg Lady Trojans and facing with Cardington Lincoln, number 3 in offense in the KMAC for Cardington, 6th in the KMAC. On defense, allowing 45.6 points per game. So, looks like it could be pretty good for the Centerburg Lady Trojans and Cardington Lincoln, as these teams, they can both score and they can both defend it.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, it is Centerburg and Cardington Lincoln here tonight, and we're kind of watching them warm up here tonight. And it looks like there's a lot of bodies there for Cardington Lincoln. They only got 5 girls that are warming up there. I don't know.
Just matching rosters. Do not see Abigail Hardwick or Madison Calkins 0 and 1 out there. So
I
that's
guess we'll
2
find
seniors that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Again, it is Centerburg and Cardington Lincoln getting ready for girls high school basketball. Again, Cardington Lincoln had that run where they were really good. And of course, Coach Edwards was there, and he's at Olentangy now, but they had a great run, and it was predicated on their defense. And now you kind of see those similarities with Centerburg and what Bill Abner has brought to this group. Once again, it is Centerburg and Cardington Lincoln girls high school basketball here tonight. Hey, don't forget that tomorrow afternoon we'll be right back here. We do have to clean up our stuff and take it with us, but we will come back in the afternoon, have the game for you tomorrow as Centerburg and East Knox face off in boys high school basketball. That's a pregame around 1:45 tomorrow afternoon, and you just saw Jack Lawrence walk right past our camera.
He'll
be playing in that
tomorrow. Picked up someone that'll be on camera tomorrow.
He'll be there. He'll be on the court tomorrow. But Centerburg and Cardington Lincoln tonight will be the matchup, and once again, the top two scorers in the conference, Kayla Larimore, Abigail Hardwick, and we think our Abigail Hardwick's playing, but we really don't know. But looking at that tonight here as Centerburg and Cardington Lincoln face off tonight. All right, let's take this break. We'll come back, and more of the pregame coming up. Kevin's Electric Plumbing and Construction High School Hoops on WMBO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Dear parents, don't wait. Educate. Empower us with knowledge. Keep talking to us about underage alcohol use, dating violence, and mental health. You're empowering us with knowledge to be the change. Thank you. This ad is sponsored by the Teen Advisory Council of Knox County.
We are empowering Knox County youth. Visit us online to learn more at www.tacofknox.org. That's tacofknox.org.
All right, we're back here at Centerburg tonight. Undefeated Centerburg 7-0, looking for their 10th consecutive home win, taking on Cardington Lincoln, who sits at 3-5. Now, we sit Bo down to do some investigative reporting. And though we don't see Abigail Hardwick out there, she's starting. Oh, there she is. Her hair was just covering the number. She's right there. She's right there. She just ran over there, Bo. Well, anyway, that's where we're at. And she's going to be a difficult person to face up with 17 points per game. Her sister, Beth, I remember when we played in the senior showcase, I think it was the first year, she came out and bagged a three from the head of the key. And then Shaylin Gilliams hit 2 threes. And I looked over at Curtis and I said, I think my senior showcase team's going to be okay.
Oh, yeah.
They're very good. And they develop them well here at Cardington Lincoln. And so this should be a great matchup on paper. Now, looking at it for Centerburg, everybody talks about Kayla Larimore and what she brings to this team. But for both of these teams, the supporting cast are very important too.
Yeah.
And Kenley Farrell, 12 points per game. First in the K-MAC with 5.3 steals per game. Tiara Shepard, 9.5 a game for Centerburg. And Lauren Ellis, 5.7 points per game. The hope is to maybe get her going a little bit more as they go forward. Meanwhile, Jill Bertkey, 9.4 points per game. Kinston Henthorn, over 7 points per game. And Alexis Longsdorff, 5.6 points per game. Bringing a little bit of stability for this Cardington Lincoln team outside of Abigail Hardwick. So this would be a good basketball game. We said that against Mount Gilead, too, and it was 45-7, and Faith White ended up with 2 points. But Centerburg likes to start fast, and that's going to be a key for them tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be whoever can, get that first bucket and then just build off of that. And also, like we said, both running teams, who's going to be the one that actually sits down and plays defense and doesn't, let points in, and on the other end gets easy, fast break points. Kind of like how we've seen Mount Vernon in boys basketball. I mean, they just get turnovers and they turn it into points quickly. So if that can happen for one of these run-and-gun teams, that'll be an easy night on offense.
Well, it's Centerburg and Cardington Lincoln. And, when you get two running teams, somebody says, well, why don't you change the pace a little bit and slow it down and play in the half court? I don't think you're going to see either one of these teams do that today.
No.
I think you're going to see a track meet that's going to get up and down the floor, and it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. Centerburg, they were up 18-0 at the end of one against Mount Gilead, 32-2 at the half, and 40-5 at the end of 3 in that ball game. That got the running clock going, if you wondered. And here tonight, Centerburg is hoping for the same. Cardington Lincoln hoping to end the perfect season for the Centerburg Lady Trojans. Centerburg Lady Trojons and Cardington Lincoln Lady Pirates. It's high school girls hoops on a Friday night. Undefeated Centerburg, Cardington Lincoln on a 3-game win streak here from the heart of Ohio. Let's take this break. We'll come back and get you the starting lineups and tonight's opening tip. It's next on WMVO.
Electric in your master bedroom needs rewired, and now the wife is asking for a new addition. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Now Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004. They can fix your electrical and plumbing needs and give your bathroom and kitchen a remodel.
Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Enjoy the season. Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Construction. 740-627-8004.
Dear parents, don't wait. Educate. Empower us with knowledge. Keep talking to us about underage alcohol use, dating violence, and mental health. You're empowering us with knowledge to be the change. Thank you. This ad is sponsored by the Teen Advisory Council of Knox County.
We are empowering Knox County youth. Visit us online to learn more at www.tacofknox.org. That's tacofknox.org.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community, offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
We're back here in Centerburg, where the Lady Trojons and the Lady Pirates facing off in girls hoops here tonight. Bo, you got the starting lineups for each team. First for the visiting Cardington Lincoln Pirates.
Yes, for Cardington Lincoln, starting off with Jill Berkey, number 2. She's a sophomore. She right now scoring 9.4 points per game with 5.6 rebounds. Then we have number 0, Abigail Hardwick, who, like you said, is very high in points per game for the KMAC in the top 5, 17 points per game, and also adding in 4 assists as well. Number 5, Morgan Powell, is also starting tonight, rounding it out with number 30, London Blevins, a sophomore, and number 24, Kinston Henthorne, who is also a senior, who's averaging 7.1 points per game. For Centerburg, like you said, the top scoring player in the conference, number 23, Kayla Larimore, the senior, will start off. She's averaging 22 points per game with 7.3 rebounds. Then number 12, Lauren Ellis, a new kind of character to the starting 5 for the Centerburg Trojans, who's a junior, and like you said, adding 5.7 points behind that kind of big little class. Number 3, Tiara Shepard, a junior. She's got 9.5 points per game, also adding in 3 assists and 4 rebounds a game. And then you have number 2, Evie Stowe. She's always a threat to give you some assists and points. A junior, very quick, very fast. And her partner, who's also very fast, number 1, Kenley Farrell, a junior. Like you said, 12 points per game, 5.3 steals per game. That's one thing about her. She might be like 4'10" on the roster, but she plays like she's 6'5" and just gets antsy there with steals and blocks.
Once again, it is the Centerburg Lady Trojans and the Cardington Lincoln Lady Pirates getting ready for basketball. Centerburg 7-0 on the season. 3-5 for Cardington Lincoln. Very misleading, though. They're getting their footing right now. After starting the year 0-5, they've won 3 in a row. And so for Cardington Lincoln, the Lady Pirates, Abigail Hardwick is out there wearing number 0. For those listening on the radio, Centerburg, their home whites with the red numbers trimmed in gray, with Lady Trojans at the front in red trimmed in gray, with the red and gray trim on the shorts, and black tops, black bottoms, red trim for Cardington Lincoln. Centerburg wins the tip, and they'll control it here with Evie Stowe at the head of the key against the zone. And this is what Bill talked about right in the pregame, right? If they were going to face the zone, Kenley Farrell has it on the right wing, gives it ahead of the key. On the left wing, with it is Ellis. Ellis gives it on the right wing. Now for Stowe, looking in for Kayla Larimore. Goes cross-court, Kenley Farrell fires up a 3 from the left wing. Up, air balls at Evie Stowe, the rebound. Gives it Kayla Larimore. Short jumper, Larimore. Up and good, Larimore. And a second chance. Centerburg scores it.
Good start there for the Bird.
Well, here's Hardwick with the basketball. Kind of one-hands it up the floor now. to Blevins, who's got it. Blevins stops high on the right. Now gives it on the right wing. The drop inside, taken away by Ellis. Nice job of jumping it by Ellis. First turnover of the ball game. Now Kayla Larimore dribbles left of the lane. Larimore up with the right hand and no good. Tipped up for the air. Gathered by the Pirates. Pirates will push now with Hardwick into the front court. Hardwick drops it on the left wing. Now for Powell and loses it out of bounds. But Centerburg touched it. 7-1 to go opening quarter. 2-0 Centerburg.
Like I said, here's that swarming 1-3-1 from Centerburg, and it's just you can't make long passes. They're going to get in those passing windows and put a hand on it.
Well, right there, Kenley Farrell slams that one up against the wall. Good to see Lauren Ellis get involved here immediately in this one. As she gets the pick on the one end and gets it up the floor. Pirates trying to get the ball and still struggling. Hardwick will get it between the circles. Has the basketball. Head of the key, dribbles, and now leaves on the left wing. For Powell. Now tries to throw it back up top, and it's going to go out of bounds to Centerburg. And again, it's been a situation for Cardington Lincoln where that pressure has gotten to them early, just 1 minute and 9 seconds in.
I just think too many long passes, just easier chances for steals. Just got to be more kind of concise when you pass it, a little bit shorter distance.
Larimore hit the first two. Now Kenley Farrell has it on the left wing. She's got the basketball against his zone into the left corner for Stowe, looking inside. Now gives it high on the left. For Kenley Farrell, head of the key. Kayla Larimore, 6:37 to go opening quarter. Centerburg up 2-0 Ellis. Now left wing. Stowe open. Now decides to keep it. Cross court. Ellis fires away a three from the right wing. Up off the front of the rim. Kenley Farrell offensive rebound. Kenley Farrell, though, throws it away. And now the ball on the floor picked up by Hardwick. And Tiara Shepard will foul her as she hits the deck. 6:23 to go in the opening quarter. 2-0 in favor of Centerburg.
Moving the ball well, and like you said, Cardington Lincoln is kind of taking that fast-paced energy out of Centerburg, but we'll see here if Centerburg can turn defense into offense.
So with the basketball will be London Blevins, now to Hardwick. Hardwick the basketball, stops on the left wing, almost threw it away, throws it cross court, now knocked away. I mean, just that swarming defense as Stowe gets her hand on it, and trigger it in will be Morgan Powell for Cardington Lincoln. 6:13 to go in the opening quarter, 2-0 Centerburg. Blevins has the basketball. Blevins now for Hardwick. Hardwick stops in the left point, throws it in the left corner. Gives it up for Hinthorn, now back up top. That's Blevins with it. Blevins has it knocked away and taken away. Shepard fouled as she tried to outlet it. So with 5:59 to go opening quarter, 2-0 Centerburg, and a foul on the Pirates.
Yeah, I kind of touched on it earlier with just how last year Coach Abner kind of figured out the 1-3-1 with Shepard, Larimore, and with Farrell and Stowe. They could just really do a swarming defense. We'll get into that later, but a little timeout it looks like here from the Pirates.
2:01 into the ball game, 2-0 Centerburg. Coverage Electric Plumbing and Construction High School Hoops on WMBO.
Elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
And we are back here in the Berg. 5:59 to go opening quarter. Low scoring so far, 2-0 on a Caitlin Larimore jumper. But I just heard Coach Fitzpatrick mention exactly what you've been talking about since the beginning, Bo, is these long passes are not going to work out. And he's talking to him, telling him, hey, if we're going to pass the basketball, move the basketball around, you're not going to be able to throw it cross court against this Centerburg defense.
Yeah, I mean, Larimore is about 6 foot-ish. Ellis looks like about 6'1", and Shepard's about 6 foot as well. So those three with length, and then your other two on the court have, like I said, blazing speed. It's not good to throw long passes with that kind of 5 in the mix.
Ellis has it back to Stowe, head of the key. Stowe with the basketball. Ellis left wing to Kenley Farrell, bounces inside. And Kayla Larimore double dribbles and turns it over. 5:47 to go opening quarter, back to Cardington Lincoln. Turnover on the Centerburg Lady Trojans as Cardington now facing this full court pressure, 2-0 Centerburg. Hardwick will have it. Hardwick's got Blevins back there to help her on a reverse if she wants to. Tries to get out of the trap and does. Throw inside, nice feed and finish left of the rim for Jill Berkey.
Yeah, and there you saw they worked up the sideline, not the middle of the floor, and it kind of gave Centerburg some trouble.
Game tied at 2 now, right wing. Stowe ahead of the key. Now Ellis to Kenley Farrell has it head of the key. Left wing to Ellis, who fires away a three, and it rattles out. And now a foul on Centerburg. Is it on Shepard? And it's on Kayla Larimore. So Kayla Larimore picks up the foul. And that's her first. That's not one you want in foul trouble if you're Centerburg.
No.
Well, Blevins will have the basketball. London Blevins, the sophomore, gives it up now to Hardwick. Hardwick stops, gives it on the left wing. With it is Powell. Powell stops on the left wing. She picked up her dribble. Now goes on the baseline, take it away. Now a push up the floor for Kayla Larimore. Threw it too far ahead. Larimore tries to chase it down and does, and she may have been called for a foul. And if she is, she may be heading to the bench. It's on Centerburg's number 23, Kayla Larimore. 4:56 to go in the opening quarter. Now what do you do? It looks like Coach Abner's going to keep her in. But has 2 fouls now. Does Kayla Larimore.
I think the way he sees it is just he's got 3 in his mind. 3 is going to be the shutdown for the whole half. Just hopefully play smarter and, can't pick up a 3rd foul even by the first quarter. Got to play a clean ball the rest of this quarter.
Blevins gives it up. Hardwick. Now Powell with the basketball. Back to Hardwick. She's got it on the left wing. Bounces now to Blevins. Blevins into the right corner. With it is Henthorne. Drops it inside, and another foul. And now I think Lauren Ellis gets called for one, so she gets another foul. And she gets her first. So 4 team fouls already. One more, and Cardington Lincoln's at the line. Trying to get the ball in. They do to Blevins. Blevins right of the lane. Now bounces it. Ball almost taken away. Now into the right corner. With the basketball is Powell. Throws cross court, and Hardwick chases it down. Left wing 3 is up, and it rattles out. Missed there by Henthorne. And now a push for the Lady Trojans and Edie Stowe. 4:24 to go opening quarter. Game tied at 2. Dribbling the baseline, and Tiara Shepard gets cut off but fouled. 4:20 to go opening quarter. We are tied at 2. Kayla Larimore hit a jumper 30 seconds into the game for Centerburg. They have not scored in over 3 minutes now at this point.
Cardington slowed the game down a little bit. Came out with some better sets, got someone in the middle to kind of flash high, so that's how we've got a tie game here at 2.
And the foul was on Jill Berkey, by the way. 4:19 to go opening quarters. 1 second ticks off after it bounces back out of bounds. Stays with Centerburg. Gently Farrell gives it left wing to Kayla Larimore. Kayla Larimore ahead of the key. Throws it for Stowe on the left wing. Back at the head of the key. Now right wing Ellis. Had an open look, passes it up. Shepard tries to kick it out. They the ball taken away, and now going the other way is Henthorne. Looking for some help. Blevins. Now it's knocked away by Evie Stowe as they try to get it to Hardwick. 4:01 to go in the opening quarter. 2-2 our score here in the Berg.
In the half court, Centerburg just a little bit careless with the ball, and Cardinal Lincoln's just been fighting for it and trying to create opportunities. We'll see if they can take advantage of this, maybe take a little lead here.
2-2 our score. A high-scoring one here. Halfway through the opening quarter. Hardwick has the basketball, stops, bounces on the left wing. Drop inside for Hardwick. Shot up and good. Hardwick finishes. Good movement offensively.
Yeah, good give and go. A little 2-woman game there.
And now Tiara Shepard, and it's thrown away, going the other way. Out of the key now. It's a one-handed pass. Kicked out of bounds by Ellis. A turnover on Centerburg allows for Cardington Lincoln to get out in transition, but they'll have it. 3:41 to go in the opening quarter. 4-2 right now. As Centerburg is trailing in this one. Cardington Lincoln, hey, they had a good run, and right now they've won 3 in a row. They're trying to find themselves a little bit here. Blevins has it. Hardwick bounced high on the left. Hardwick now gives it up for Henthorne inside. Hardwick tries to throw it out. Ball tipped. Ball knocked away again. This time Shepard picks it up. Got Larimore in front of her, and she has to try to chase it down. Larimore does, but right to Hardwick. And now going the other way. Hardwick almost taken away, and a late whistle on Kenley Farrell. Bill Abner not happy with his team right now. 3:21 to go in the opening quarter, trailing 4-2 right now. Cardington Lincoln, a team that, again, opened the year 0-5 and won 3 in a row now. And again, he doesn't want to go to he doesn't have a ton of people on the bench. Chesney Farrell will come in, though.
Yeah.
Give some minutes. But as we talked about before, now Cardington Lincoln will be in the bonus the rest of the quarter. 3:21 to go opening quarter. Cardington Lincoln up 4-2. Here's the free throw. It's up and good for Hardwick.
That's big. I mean, there's a full 3 minutes left. It's not like, 40 seconds counting or whatever. I mean, That's big. 3 minutes to play with this kind of advantage. You just got to take it to the rim and hopefully get fouled and get drawn to the line.
And Kayla Larimore again has 2 fouls. And so right now it is 6-2 Cardington. About 3:15 to go in the opening quarter. Evie Stowe has it high on the right. Evie Stowe with it for Centerburg. Got on the right. Now gives on the left point. Left wing to Kenley Farrell. Bounce into Kayla Larimore. Cutting Ellis with it. She puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Blevins. And now going the other way for Cardington Lincoln. 6-2 Pirates with a lead. Under 3 to go in the opening quarter. Hardwick, right wing. Looking to get it back. With the basketball is Powell going inside. Blevins swings it. 3 up. Henthorne, no. Off the heel. Blevins rebounds. Bounces inside. Shot up and good by Berkey. And Berkey's second bucket of the quarter.
Yeah, the Pirates are just working hard right now.
And they're up 8-2 with 2:35 to go in this opening quarter. 8-2. Cardington Lincoln trying to knock off Centerburg in their 10-game home win streak. Right wing, Tiara Shepard. She fires away a 3 and got it. Boy, they needed that one.
Yeah, no. Now you're only down 3. That's big. Cuts into kind of Cardington Lincoln's momentum. Let's see if they can build off that here after a 3-pointer.
That's Centerburg's first bucket in a while. Drop inside. Ellis got her hands on it. Berkey, though, handles it, looking to kick it back out. Gives it up inside Blevins. Now bounces for Berkey. She's blocked. Berkey gets it back. Short jumper up and no good off the heel. Missed there by Morgan Powell. And now a push for Kayla Larimore to Kenley Farrell. Under 2 to play, opening quarter. 8-5 our score. That's Centerburg's score. And at a 5-minute scoring drought for the Lady Trojans. Inside, Kayla Larimore, right hand, up and good. That's what you want to see if you're the Lady Trojans.
Yeah, good move there. And once again, just getting looks 5 feet from the basket.
8-7 now. Cardington Lincoln with the lead. Ball almost knocked away. And Kenley Farrell pokes it away from behind, but right to Berkey. Berkey kicks it out. On the baseline, faking, now putting up a jumper off the heel, no good. Berkey gets her hand on it, now a jumper up, way off the mark. Rebound, Kenley Farrell for Centerburg. Off the miss by London Blevins. Inside, Kenley Farrell scoops it up, no good. She is fouled. And there's that speed you talked about, Bo, getting up and down the floor. 1:23 to go in the opening quarter. Centerburg trying to retake the lead for the first time in over 6 minutes.
Yeah, just trying to put some more tempo into the game. I think they saw that Cardington Lincoln was kind of getting in the half court, wasting a little bit of time, getting some good shots, but now you can see Centerburg just kind of putting the fire underneath it again, trying to speed up this game a little bit more.
Kenley Farrell hits the free throw to tie it. Into the ball game is Alexis Longsdorp, as we mentioned before. She is averaging 5.6 points, 3.8 rebounds per game, and comes into the ball game now. Misses the free throw, into the game tied at 8. Berkey chases it down. And now a push for Hardwick. Hardwick has it knocked away, though. Good job there by the Lady Trojan Shepard. Now she gets it back off a pass from Larimore. Can't finish right on the rim, Hardwick. Now pushes, going the other way, 1:08 to go in the opening quarter. Game tied at 8. Hardwick going left of the lane, kicks it back out on the baseline. Now a left wing 3, wide open, no. Air ball, and goes off the hands of Berkey, out of bounds. Off the miss there by Kinston Henthorne, and with 1:01 to go opening quarter, we are tied at 8, Bo.
Yeah, right now you can just see, I feel like Cardington Lincoln kind of is playing a little bit more aggressive right now. I feel like they've got Centerburg on their heels a little bit. We'll see how the game kind of progresses, but right now I kind of like the energy that the Pirates are bringing to the ship.
They're just getting a little ahead of themselves. I think they're going a little fast at times. Kenley Farrell, left wing, fakes the pass, hits the 3. Kenley Farrell, she's got 4 straight.
Centerburg maybe not the 3-point shootout team, but if there's one person I am guarding out there, that would be probably number 1, Kenley Farrell.
And a kick ball they're going to call on Shepard, so it is not a foul. 38 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 11-8 Centerburg with the lead. And again, Centerburg, they went a while, over 5 minutes between buckets here in this one as Jill Berkey takes a seat. She did a nice job. She was in the ball game.
She's working the low blocks very well.
She is. Now with it, Hardwick has it, steps through, and ball tipped by Shepard out of bounds. 32 seconds to go, opening quarter. 11-8, Centerburg the lead. There haven't been a lot of close games for Centerburg to this point. I mean, look, Cardington Lincoln has more points in the first quarter than Mount Gilead had in the whole game. Left wing with the basketball. Well, knocked away by Shepard, picked up by Hardwick. Hardwick dribbling in, corner 3, Powell up, Powell no, rebound, Powell off her own miss. Now she tries to dribble the baseline. It's knocked out of bounds off of Centerburg, they say. Bill Abner can't believe it. And with 16 seconds to go in the opening quarter, it's 11-8 Centerburg.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really see the baseline that well, but
I
think it was a good call. You know, we always agree with the stripes, right?
Yeah, and in the corner, Hardwick has the basketball, kicks it back up top. That's Henthorn with it. Now gives it up, and ball knocked away by Kenley Farrell. Good active hands and active feet right now for Centerburg.
Yeah, no, I like the ball fakes that we're seeing from Hardwick, but just move the zone a little bit more with those pass fakes.
Ball inside, and Shepard will knock it out of bounds. They say she didn't get her hand on it. Just goes out of bounds. All right. Well, 6.7 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
I think the ref was just very happy that Shepard, guided the ball off the wall and into his hands. He's like, you just get the ball back. Why not?
Now Kenley Farrell has it, 6 seconds. Now Kenley Farrell has it, or Evie Stowe to Kenley Farrell. Deep three from the left wing. Up. Oh! Kenley Farrell from way downtown. That is 14-8 Centerburg as Kenley Farrell takes over.
I told you got a guarder out there.
The end of the first quarter, Centerburg 14-8. They lead it. They finished the quarter on a 12-0 run. Lead it by 6. We enter the second quarter on WMVO.
Sinks are backed up, the electric in your master bedroom needs rewired, and now the wife is asking for a new addition. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Now Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004. They can fix your electrical and plumbing needs and give your bathroom and kitchen a remodel.
Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Enjoy the season. Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Construction. 740-627-8004.
All right, we are back here in the Berg, 14-8. Kenley Farrell takes over at the end of the quarter. Barry, a couple of triples. She got the free throw to go as well. She scored 7 straight. Centerburg ends the first quarter on a 12-0 run. Leads at 14-8 going to the second quarter, Bo.
Yeah, no, that's big. Usually when we look at it, especially with girls basketball, it's kind of who can make the higher percentage of three-pointers. That usually gives you about an 85% chance to figure out who is going to be the winner at the end of the game. And right now, Centerburg's taking advantage, hitting the long ball. And we'll see if Cardinton Lincoln shoots any, but they're taking a lot of, easy kind of two-point jumpers. They've shot about 2 threes, but further on, we'll see how the scoring goes down here for both teams.
Blevins will control it in the backcourt, trying to find Hardwick, and she does, high on the left. Hardwick has the basketball. Bounces now for Powell, looking inside Powell. She's trapped in the left corner, and ball knocked away, and Evie Stowe saves it on the sideline to Ellis, who pushes. Centerburg on a 12-0 run right now. Kenley Farrell, she's been hot from back there. Said gives it up, Kayla Larimore. At the first 2 points of the game, hasn't scored since. For Centerburg. With the basketball, Kenley Farrell dribbling the left baseline floater up, no good. A weak side rebound knocked away. By the way, Chesney Farrell in for Shepard right now for Centerburg, who goes Evie Stowe, Ellis, Chesney Farrell, Kenley Farrell, and Kayla Larimore. With it is Hardwick out there with Powell, as well as Blevins. Jill Berkey is back, along with Alexis Longsdorff for Cardington Lincoln. And Jill Berkey tried to get it, knocked away by Kayla Larimore. Ellis the other way, gives it up for Larimore. Larimore up, no good, left to the rim. Kenley Farrell gets the rebound and a foul as she tries to stick it back with 7:11 to go here in the first half.
Like I said, she's 4'10", but she plays like she's 6'5", trying to get tip-ins, rebounds, steals, and that's just kind of the toughness you see here from Farrell. Gets right back up and ready to shoot the free throws.
Well, again, she scored 7 in a row to end the first quarter for a Centerburg team that's currently on a 12-0 run right now. They trailed it 8-2. The free throw is up and good. Kenley Farrell.
Yeah, the thing that's interesting to watch with her is now that she's hit a couple threes, you'll see more of the defense kind of get into her grill, kind of step up on her on defense. But the thing is, you don't want to overplay your hand there because she, like I said, she's quick, so she can beat you really fast off the dribble if you over-contain.
Well, she hits both free throws, ups the lead to 16-8 here in this one. Centerburg Lady Trojans up by 8. And Hardwick has the basketball high on the right, looking high on the left, gives it up for Blevins. Blevins with it, bounces to the left and gets it back high on the left with it. Blevins gives it for Hardwick, knocked away in the backcourt. Ball almost tight away. Chesney Farrell called for the foul. And again, when you play this aggressive type defense like Centerburg does, that's going to happen sometimes as Chesney Farrell tried to jump the route and bumped into him.
Jump the route. Yeah, you got to like the aggressiveness. And the thing about Cardington Lincoln is let's use our dribbles a little bit more like with a purpose. Good pass.
Well, Hardwick has the basketball. She's been pretty quiet tonight. Into the left corner. With it is Henthorn. Now head of the key, Blevins. Near center court, Blevins. 6:37 to go first half. 16-8 Centerburg on a 14-0 run. 3 is up. 3 is good. They needed that one. Triple good by Henthorn.
There it is.
Ends
a
the
little bit of
run.
response.
So it's 16-11 with 6:25 to go first half. Chesney Farrell turns around. Now left wing Kenley Farrell. Kayla Larimore tries to answer for a three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound taken down and going the other way, Blevins. Blevins high on the right with the basketball. Now gives it up. That's Hardwick. Bounces on the baseline. Looking in for Harvard. Slapped away. Picked up by Chesney Farrell. Centerburg. And Al Stowe will go the other way. 6:04 to go first half. Centerburg 16-11. Kayla Larimore cross court. Ellis sets up for a three. Yep. Rattled it home. Ellis. First points of the game for Ellis.
It was only a matter of time. She had a good looking three-point stroke there and finally hits the first one of her 3 shots tonight.
On the left. With it is Blevins. She's got it. Centerburg up by 8. 5:45 to go first half. Blevins with the basketball. Blevins looking. And ball knocked away by Kayla Larimore near center court. Now try to throw it in the corner. Kenley Farrell gets her hands on it. It's poked away. Chesney Farrell out there with her sister, and they're both getting active with the hands. Tiara Shepard comes back in. Ellis takes a seat on the bench after
both very
the
gritty players.
And timeout called by Cardington Lincoln. 5:36 to go first half. Centerburg on a big run right now, leading at 19-11 on WMBO.
You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, Impact, Motivate.
Well, we're back here in Centerburg, 19-11. Centerburg lead, 5:36 to go in this first half. I hope Austin and Gary do not pan to the cup there down there that's lady has, score lady has. My wife will be wanting that for Christmas. Got the Grinch all over it and everything. Do not pan to that, guys. Do not do that. There it is, right there.
It's a nice. It's huge.
What do they call those things? Those
Tumbler.
Tumblers.
There
we go.
It's got the gold Grinchy fingers over the ornament. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
It's pretty festive. All right. On the baseline, look at get the basketball in, knocked away by Kenley Farrell. She didn't think she got her hand on it. The official thinks otherwise. 5:36 to go in this first half. The three by Ellis. After the three by Henthorne, a good answer, and then Ellis heads to the bench. And with it is Hardwood. Double teamed, and now left wing. Gives it up for Henthorne, who hit the three. Now to Hardwood. Head of the key, knocked away, taken away by Shepard. Shepard now to the push. Has some numbers, looks for Kenley Farrell. Kenley Farrell's got it, back to Shepard. Right wing, left wing, Stowe, sets, fires three. No, rebound, knocked around, picked up by Shepard for Centerburg. Now it's still knocked around, spins, no good. Chesney Farrell, weak side rebound. Now Stowe, head of the key, just above the foul line, and jumper no good for Larimore. Right to Shepard, now right wing to Kenley Farrell. At the foul line, Larimore, jumper, good. A lot of opportunities. Finally, Centerburg converts.
More chances, more choices, as they'd say.
Centerburg up 9-10, their biggest lead of the night, 21-11 in this one. Out of the key, Hardwick. Right wing. Gives it up for Blevins. Blevins needs some help. Still looking, and she travels. Well, nobody was really moving, couldn't find anybody, so 21-11 right now. Centerburg leading in this one, 4:40 to go first half.
Yeah, just a little too much dribbling from the Pirates. In a zone, you're not going to beat a zone with dribbling. You're going to have to make quick passes, so we'll see how they figure that out in the rest of the game.
Oh, and now Cardington Lincoln's got to find out how to score.
Yeah.
Stowe gives it up. Tiara Shepard into the lane, spins, now gives it for Kenley Farrell, gets tipped. Kenley Farrell into the lane, bounces for Shepard. It's taken away by Hardwick. Hardwick throws it up the floor to Blevins. Blevins has Stowe right behind her. Blevins with it on the left wing, bouncing inside, kicked out of bounds by Stowe. And I think that Blevins wants out of the ball game. So, but they're not taking her out.
Nope.
Hardwick with the basketball. That's at least what I've seen.
I don't know how deep they are on their bench as well.
Well, when you touch the jersey, that's usually when you ask. Ball knocked away. Kenley Farrell takes it away. Kenley Farrell the other way, left of the lane, floats it up, no good, and a foul going to be called on London Blevins. London Blevins called for the foul there. 4:01 to go first half. Centerburg up by 10. Well, at one point in this game, believe it or not, Cardington Lincoln led at 8-2. But since that point, 19-3 for Centerburg. Out of the ball game goes Blevins.
That was going to sting for a
minute.
minute.
Morgan Powell.
She took a hard foul there from Farrell. Farrell really took it to the rim there.
She was getting pretty tired there.
Yeah.
She was running around. It's hard, Floater up and good in the lane by Larimore. I mean, this game is very high-paced right now.
Yeah, no. They make you work on the offense and defensive end of the floor.
Moving up on the right wing with the basketball is Powell. Powell bounces for Hardwick. High on the right, Hardwick. She hasn't done a whole lot offensively, and there's Chesney Farrell who rips it away. And Kayla Larimore says, calm down. I said it last Monday night that I want to arm wrestle her. She gets after it. There is an arm wrestling competition during the Farm Festival in September. But you need somebody like Chesney Farrell who comes off the bench, can get after it, and she's done that.
Oh, no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Last year when they asked me, who's the toughest people from Centerburg, I was like, wrestling team, football team. I said, no. I said, these Farrell sisters, oh, my Lord.
They get after it.
I'd watch out.
Henley Farrell has it head of the key. Centerburg up by 12 right now. Kayla Larimore, Tiara Shepard. Shepard crosses over, stops the foul line, flips it back behind her to Stowe, who dribbles right of the lane. Stowe throws it back out and away. Picked off. And now going the other way out the pick by Henthorn. And wide open down the floor. Powell up, no good. Offensive rebound. Berkey with a stick back.
Mm-hmm. And just keep getting, shots from 2 feet away from the basket. That's going to end up being good for the Pirates. So let's see if they can just keep working it in like that. Get some defense to offense like we've seen Centerburg do this so far tonight.
Stowe has it near center court now. Dribbles left to the lane, left wing. Kenley Farrell spins around on the left wing. Knocked away, but a foul. Third foul on the Lady Pirates. 2:50 to go here in this first half. 23-13 is our score. Centerburg a 10-point lead. Lauren Ellis back in. And for the first time tonight, it will be Taylor Bryant in for Centerburg. Chesney Farrell to the bench. Evie Stowe takes his seat for Centerburg as well. And 2:50 to go first half. Centerburg up by 10.
I know, like you said, both teams aren't that deep on the bench. But the one thing is, Taylor Bryant does have some varsity experience. That's good for the Trojans to get her in this early.
Ellis 3, right wing. No good, too long. Shepard, who passed it to her, gets the offensive rebound. Has it in the right corner with 2:40 to go first half. Bryant, left point, Ellis. Dribbles once, hands off, Kenley Farrell. Farrell scored the last 7 points of the first quarter. Now, Kayla Larimore gives it up for Ellis. Ellis, Kenley Farrell, right point for Shepard, who dribbles to her left. Flips it back behind her to Ellis. Ellis, right point to Bryant. Bryant flips it now off to Kenley Farrell. Puts it on the floor, 2:20 to go first half. Centerburg up by 10. Baseline J, up by Ellis. Hits the bottom of the rim and goes out of bounds. So, got a pretty good look there. Couldn't finish. 2:14 to go first half. 23-13. Centerburg up 10. Bill Abner takes a timeout. We'll take it with him as right now Centerburg leading by 10. 2:14 to go in the first half on WMVO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Here in Centerburg, and it is the Centerburg Trojans and the Cardington Lincoln Pirates here, 23-13. Again, 8-2 at one point. Cardington Lincoln led this by 6. Centerburg flipped the script, though, and now leads it by 10 right now. And Cardington Lincoln will have the basketball. Out of the timeout by Centerburg. As they try to get it to Hardwick. Makes a tough catch into the front court. Looking inside. On the baseline is Powell. Throws it back out and throws it right to Larimore. She's got Kenley Farrell in front of her. Kenley Farrell. Nice feed by Kayla Larimore. Can't finish though for Kenley Farrell. She wanted the foul and a rebound for Henthorn. Good feed though by Larimore. Now up the floor. Knocked away by Tiara Shepard. And she takes it away and now is going to push for Centerburg. With 1:42 to go in the first half. Centerburg up by 10. Right wing to Ellis. She's back to 3. Right point. Now left point. Bryant dribbles a couple times. Gives it up. Kenley Farrell thought about it. Head of the key. Keeps her dribble alive. Kenley Farrell inside. Blocked by Berkey. And now going the other way. Quick push by Hardwick. Goes center court. With 1:25 to go in this first half. Centerburg up by 10. Hardwick stops. Jumper up. And no good. Rebound pulled down. And an extra opportunity. Here's a 3 by Henthorn off the front of the rim. And another opportunity by Hardwick as she gets the rebound. Hardwick tries to kick it out. Ball goes off her hand out of bounds. Centerburg catches a break there as a turnover by the Lady Pirates.
Yeah, just an unfortunate series of events there for Cardington Lincoln. Got the ball back on 2 long rebounds and couldn't cash in. 2 very wide open looks, too.
Well, right now, it is Centerburg 23-13. They lead it right now with 1 minute to go in the first half. Shepard has it head of the key. This has also been a pretty ugly game. Right wing to Bryant. Bryant. Now, Evie Stowe has it. 52 seconds to go in the first half. Centerburg up by 10 right now. Back behind her to Ellis. Ellis bounces now for Larimore. Larimore cross court. And on the baseline, pull up Jay. Way off the mark. Getting a rebound on the weak side by Powell. Push now for Henthorne in the front court. Henthorne's hit a 3 this quarter. And she hits another one. Henthorne from the right wing, right on cue. And
shooters are going to keep on shooting, so that might be the person to keep relying on, letting it launch for the Pirates from this comeback.
Well, they're only down 7 now. Centerburg with 20 seconds to go, head at the key, Larimore. Larimore has the basketball for the Lady Trojans. Now left wing. Gives it up for Stowe. Evie Stowe with 12 seconds now. Centerburg up by 7, now 10 seconds. Evie Stowe dribbling, head of the key. Now dribbles on the right wing. Flips it back behind her to Shepard, 5 seconds. Shepard has it, 4 seconds. Shepard head of the key to Bryant. Bryant hands it to Ellis. Ellis with 1 second. And they give it up, and I don't think she got it off in time. And not a lot of awareness there for Centerburg at the end of the first half. 23-16, Centerburg leading Cardington Lincoln Girls High School basketball here on WMBO tonight. Presented by Pizza Cottage. If you haven't had their BLT pizza, well, it's really good. New Directions. Of course, our title sponsor, Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction, among our great sponsors here tonight. Once again, we are at the break right now, and Centerburg 23-16. Centerburg leading here at the break. Second half action will be coming up shortly here. But let's take this break, and we'll come back. More of Cubbage Electric Plumbing Construction High School Hoops is coming up. Oops, I didn't.
You taught him how to hit a receiver, how to hit a baseball, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time did you spend teaching him what not to hit? You play a critical role in the prevention of domestic and sexual violence. The earlier we start talking to young people about healthy relationships and respect, the more likely they are to stand up when they see violence in our community. This message is sponsored by the AIM program of New Directions. Act, Impact, Motivate.
Your sinks are backed up, the electric in your master bedroom needs rewired, and now the wife is asking for a new addition. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Now Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004. They can fix your electrical and plumbing needs and give your bathroom and kitchen a remodel.
Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Enjoy the season. Cubbage Electric, Plumbing, and Construction. 740-627-8004.
All right, we are back here in Centerburg, where it's 23-16 at the half. I will not repeat what just happened here. All right, they were doing some giveaways there. 23-16, it's at the half right now. And Cardington Lincoln, hey, you couldn't ask for a better start. They got up 8-2 with about 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And then it was Kenley Farrell who got hot at the end of the first quarter. 12-0 run for Centerburg to end the first quarter. She had 7 of those points. Then Kenley Farrell hit a pair of free throws, got Centerburg up by 8. A Henthorne 3 closed the gap to 16-11, but a good job by Ellis to hit a 3, get it right back up to 19-11. Larimore scored a couple of buckets back-to-back to make it 23-11 at the 3:54 mark. And then Berkey got a putback. Henthorne hit a 3. So, you know, some momentum right now for Cardington Lincoln. Only down by 7 in this one. But, again, they were up by, 6 points at one point in this ball game. But what stood out to you in that first quarter, I guess, for me, is just again, and we've talked about this how many times that we've done games, there's not a whole lot of flow to the game right now. It's turnovers and fouls and stoppage of play, and there's just not a whole lot of flow to this basketball game. When you're Centerburg and you're going well and you're beating people like they beat Mount Gilead and things, there is a definite flow to the basketball game.
Mm-hmm. I think just looking at both teams, I really think that when the ball got tipped off, Centerburg saw that a lot of the players for Cardington and Lincoln are in street clothes. You know, they don't have, I think maybe they only have 6 or 7 players dressed tonight. So I think they just kind of got a little lackadaisical in the first half a little bit. You saw a little careless with the ball here and there. And, you know, they have the height advantage. They have the experience advantage. So on paper, obviously, you know, Centerburg looks to be the stronger team. I just think they maybe kind of got a little lackadaisical, and Cardington and Lincoln punched them in the mouth a little bit. And like we said, we have a 7-point game now. It's still close. And it's just been consistency from Cardington and Lincoln. They've scored 8 points each quarter. You know, Centerburg obviously scored more in the first quarter compared to the second one. But Cardington and Lincoln played some better defense. It got the ball out of their zone more compared to the first quarter. And it'll just be interesting to see if Cardington and Lincoln can keep this up and especially hit maybe a couple more threes. Like we said, Henthorne's already got 2 tonight. We'll see if she can maybe put 2 more in the second half. But it'll be interesting. I think Centerburg maybe get a little fire lit under them. I know Coach Abner likes to, you know, give some good rah-rah speeches, get the people going, but I think they'll come out a little bit more charged up. We'll see how the second half comes. And like we said, it's always that last kind of 4 minutes of the second quarter and the first 4 minutes of the third quarter that kind of dictate the kind of go to half and then that beginning of half from the game. So we'll see who lays the tracks down in the first 4 minutes there.
For the Centerburg Lady Trojans, you know, looking back at some of the numbers, Kenley Farrell, as we mentioned, she ended that first quarter with 7 straight points. And then she started the second quarter with the first 2. So she scored 9 straight points at one point. And that's how many she's got right now. She's got 9 points in this ball game. And we look at Kayla Larimore, who leads the conference in scoring. She's got 6 right now for the Lady Trojans. Then on the flip side, Hardwick, she got a bucket and a pair of free throws in that first quarter. And that's been it for her. Mm-hmm. She has just the 4 points in the ball game. So Centerburg kind of holding her right now. 23-16 is the score here in Centerburg tonight as the Centerburg Lady Trojans and Cardington Lincoln Lady Pirates. Now we're going to be back here tomorrow afternoon right here. We wanted to just keep our stuff set up, but we were told no. Not by Rich. But we're going to pack up tonight, and we'll be right back here tomorrow afternoon. 1:45 your pregame. Centerburg and East Knox boys basketball. Centerburg coming off a win on a Wednesday and looking to continue that momentum. They beat Mount Gilead. And for East Knox, they took on Northmore the other night, and tough third quarter for them. They lost by 20 in that ballgame. So Centerburg and East Knox boys basketball in the afternoon, and that will be our final broadcast for us before Christmas. And then we'll be back at Delaware Hayes. We're going to give a short drive for Bo, but he's probably going to not be at Otterbein anyway.
No.
So he's got a long drive.
Yeah, it'll be from Canton to Delaware.
Yeah, so he's got that long drive. So that is going to be happening on the 28th. That's a pregame around 5:45. Love to go over there, Steve Gleason Camp and company. And then after that, we'll be off the air until the new year. The 3rd will be at Fredericktown for Centerburg and Fredericktown girls. If you look at the standings right now, those are the top 2 teams in the conference, statistically speaking, in terms of the standings. And then Newark and Mount Vernon on that January 4th will have a game as well. But here, Centerburg, we got ourselves a basketball game, 23-16. And I know Bill Abner in the locker room not too happy with this score right now. It is 23-16 in favor of Centerburg. His team is still ahead, but it's a lot closer than we wanted to see. And if you just saw Don walk past with a Tennessee shirt on,
Rocky Top.
By the way, we'll have that game here on WMBO. Not live streaming on the Facebook page. You can't do that. If we did that, we'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we're not doing that. We're going to have the game on WMBO on the radio. Pregame at 6:30 coming up. And we are looking forward to that ball game. You saw Ryan Getzman walk by, too. You know, a lot of people here. He's head football coach there at Cardington Lincoln. And Ryan, of course, was the catcher for Mount Vernon when I covered baseball there. So we're here at the half, 23-16 in girls hoops, as the Centerburg Lady Trojans, Cardington Lincoln Lady Pirates will be ready for action in the second half. Pizza Cottage, New Directions, Coverage Electric Plumbing and Construction, sponsors here for high school basketball as these teams face off here tonight. Doubleheader weekend in the Berg. We're going to take this break. We'll come back, and we will get ready for second half action next. It's Centerburg Lady Trojans and Cardington Lincoln Lady Pirates, 23-16. Centerburg up 7. Second half action next on WMBO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
All right, we are back here in Centerburg, 23-16. We got a ball game. Centerburg up by 7, 10-game home win streak, and they are, at this point, undefeated on the season at 7-0, so they're looking to get something going here. Centerburg again trailed at 8-2 with 2:40 to go in the first quarter, but ended the quarter on a 12-0 run. Centerburg actually in that first quarter, they went nearly 6 minutes without a bucket. Actually, just over 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 6 seconds without a bucket. And they'll start with Ellis, Shepard, Larimore, Stowe, and Kenley Farrell. And it will be Hardwick, as well as Blevins, Powell, who passed it in there. Berkey's out there, along with Henthorne. 23-16 Centerburg. And the ball taken away by Evie Stowe. Evie Stowe picks it off, and now going the other way is Shepard for Centerburg. That's a good start, Bo.
Yeah, no better way to start there.
Kenley Farrell dribbles on the right wing, stops head of the key. Good feed inside, and the finish with the right hand not good enough there for Larimore. Knocked out of bounds. No, it stays in bounds. Berkey chases it near the sideline, and now going the other way, pushing is Hardwick. Gets it up the left side to Blevins. Blevins with the basketball into the lane, right wing, Henthorne. Henthorne dribbles once now, gives it up for Blevins. Blevins looking for Henthorne. 7:22 to go in the third quarter. Centerburg up by 7. Now Hardwick, one-handed pass on the baseline. Inside, finish left of the rim there for Powell, and so now within 5.
Good possession there. Just took a deep breath and got a great shot.
Centerburg now up only 5. Evie Stowe has the basketball. Dribbles on the left wing. Evie Stowe looks inside. Good catch by Kenley Farrell, and it's bumped in the lane, and a foul going to be called. Kenley Farrell. And the foul is on 0. That's Hardwick, her first. 23-18, 6:59 to go in the third quarter. Kayla Larimore to trigger it in on the baseline. 23-18. Centerburg up by 5 in this one. Trying to get it in. Finds Shepard. Cross court, right wing. There's a 3. Up by Kenley Farrell. Rattles around, no good. Jill Berkey rebounds. And now a push for Henthorne. Up the floor, off the foot of Powell. Into the hands of Shepard for Centerburg. Has it, dribbling right of the lane. Flips it up and fouled. Tiara Shepard. The free throw line for Centerburg. And she will head there right now.
Just not a good foul from Cardington Lincoln. Shepard picked her dribble up there from about the 3-point line. Like we say, this is high school basketball, not NBA, so you get 2 steps. And her second step was probably about still 10 feet away from the basket. So
Shepard's free throw is no good.
Now Cardington Lincoln's going to make me eat my words now when she, yeah.
Well, right now, Tiara Shepard's shooting 38% from the free throw line, and she hits the second one. Reverse jinx there, I suppose.
Yeah. I think we just made a deal there. Both teams, me, the refs, everyone here just made a deal there. We'll just trade 1 for 1.
38%, and she hit it, though. That's good. And ball almost taken away. It is taken away by Stowe, but she throws it right back to Blevins. And now another takeaway by Stowe. Boy, she's everywhere right now. A quick push into the front court. Bounces inside, ball knocked away by Berkey, saved by Berkey, and now going the other way is Hardwick. And Bill Abner wanted a kick. 6:15 to go third quarter, 24-18. Centerburg right now with the lead. Right wing, Henthorn fires away a three. No. Rebound, Berkey had it in her hands, knocked out of bounds off the Berkey. 6:06 to go in the third quarter, 24-18 Centerburg.
Yeah, no kick ball from the ref, but we did get a slap chair from Coach Abner.
Yeah.
So it was a good little reaction.
He had to go quite a ways, though, because there were 5 girls on the bench, and so he had to walk quite a ways to slap that. But
we ran all the way there to Fredericktown to slap a chair.
Hey, you like, well, that's where you went last week. We didn't have a game. Kenley Farrell, right point to Tiara Shepard. Here's a three. Got it. Shepard, 0-4 here in this quarter as she's getting hot a little bit.
Good look there from the three-point extended elbow.
Centerburg up by 9 now with 5:39 to go in this third quarter. Blevins looking. Baseline Powell, and down goes Stowe. And Bill Abner out there quickly. And she's down right now with 5:33 to go in this third quarter. 27-18. And Evie Stowe is down. She's had a great game, especially defensively. And she is down right now. She left in the air. And those are the most dangerous ones too, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the air and there's
Airborne,
really nobody
you can't catch yourself, yeah.
There's nobody really there to help your fall, but 5:33 to go in the third quarter. Good to see Evie Stowe now sitting up. And again, she's had a good game. She hasn't scored anything tonight, but she has done great defensively.
No, she doesn't need to score. She does well on the defensive end. She creates more opportunities for the offense compared to scoring. She's more of an assist steal. Well, good to see her back up, though.
She's up. She's moving. She's got to come out of this game for right now, but good to see her come off the court. 27-18. And teammates come up to her and she said, "Get away from me." So,
I'm hoping just maybe got the wind knocked out. Sometimes like I've been knocked down airborne like that playing football, and you just can't even breathe as soon as you get up, and hopefully after about 2-3 minutes feel better.
Tiara Shepard knocks this one out of bounds. They try to get it to Hardwick. Stowe takes a seat on the bench. Bryant replaces her. 5:33 to go in the third quarter. I don't know how no time went off the clock when the ball got hit, but whatever. 27-18, and now Hardwick bounces at the foul line to Berkey. Another bounce, the low post, right wing. Spins it around for a Hardwick. She's got it into the corner. Powell couldn't handle it. It goes off her face and out of bounds. And Centerburg will get the basketball back. And that was, I think, just going too quick. I mean, you got to an extent, you got to go quick, but a little too quick there for Cardington Lincoln.
Everybody's heart was just racing a little bit there, just a little on edge. Just need to take a deep breath.
27-18. Centerburg right now with a 9-point lead. 5:15 to go third quarter. Kayla Larimore finishes right of the rim. She gets it that deep, forget about it. Centerburg up by 11 now as Blevins has it knocked away by Kenley Farrell. One thing Kenley Farrell has been able to do is stay out of foul trouble tonight. And 29-18 is our score. 5:01 to go in the third quarter. Centerburg up by 11. And the basketball in the backcourt. With it is Blevins. Bounces for Hardwick. Kicked by Kayla Larimore. I asked her that on Monday. I said, you had about 7 kicked balls against Mount Gilead. And, you know, that length hurts up top.
Yeah, I mean, you got Shepard on the one wing. You got Ellis in the middle of the 1-3-1. You got Larimore up top. So there's just a lot of length on that kind of backwards Tetris L that in that 1-3-1.
Powell has the basketball. Morgan Powell. And now she gets it back on the right wing. Looks inside. Lauren Ellis gets her hand on it. Berkey up and fouled. And we'll head to the free throw line. So the ball kind of got tipped around. It was almost volleyed up there by Berkey with 4:47 to go third quarter. Centerburg up 11, 29-18. 2 free throws coming for Jill Berkey. As Chesney Farrell and Evie Stowe about to check in. So good to see Stowe going to come back into the ball game. 4:47 to go in the third quarter. Not a runaway here. Jill Berkey got the first one to go.
The shooter's roll there. Looks like Bryant will come out and Ellis will come out here with Stowe and Farrell coming in.
So Centerburg with the Farrell sisters. And Shepard in there. Larimore, free throw up and no good. So now saved near the sideline. Good hustle there and underneath. Shot up and good right of the rim by Powell. So it's 29-21 with 4:36 to go in this third quarter. And inside, Shepard down to Farrell. Chesney Farrell can't finish at the rack. Ball on the floor picked up, and a good job of getting it out of there by the Cardington Lincoln Pirates. And now Powell pushes with Hardwick. 4:18 to go third quarter. Centerburg 29-21, they lead. Look inside for Berkey. Goes off her hand. But they say it was last touched by Centerburg. 4:15 to go third quarter. We've got an 8-point lead for Centerburg.
Let's see what Cardington Lincoln runs here. Looks like a little 1-4 low with extended line.
And looking inside, Chesney Farrell takes it away. Chesney Farrell back behind her to Kenley. Kenley now a quick push into the front court, leading by 8 for Centerburg. Closing on the halfway point of the third quarter. Drop inside for Kayla Larimore, blocked by Berkey, but she draws a foul. I think that was just Berkey behind Larimore, getting a little too much. And just going to the line will be Larimore.
Bad defensive positioning just led to a little dump in over, and Larimore has the height, so just at a really big disadvantage, could only foul there or let her have a free 2 points.
Kayla Larimore. It's 2 in the quarter, and now she has another one. Kayla Larimore. She had 4 in the first quarter. And 1 of 2 on the free throw with an offensive rebound. Shepard, and she's fouled. So 4:03 to go here in this third quarter. Now Shepard will go to the free throw line. I said it before, she shoots 38% from the free throw line, and she hit a 1 of 2 the last time. So, can the reverse jinx work again for Shepard? Right now, Centerburg up by 9 with 4:03 to go third quarter. Free throw up and good. Tomorrow night, I'll be picking your lottery numbers.
Please do. I think my parents have some stock in that one.
Hey, you know, remember, I'm your friend if they win. 31-21 the score, and Shepard hits 1 of 2. And Chesney Farrell's there to get the rebound. She picks it up and has it for a second. I don't know, that thing was volleying around off of Chesney Farrell, I guess. And with 3:58 to go here in the third quarter, 31-21, Centerburg.
I'm just hoping they remember I'm their son if they win.
Yeah. Hey, you get a lot of friends if you win the lottery.
Oh,
picked off by Shepard. Shepard to the rack, up and no good. And a rebound pulled down. Now a push the other way quickly. Trying to get it to Hardwick, and they do. Hardwick looking underneath, goes right through the hands of Hen, thrown out of bounds, and she's like, I don't know what happened. 31-21, 3:41 to go the third quarter. Centerburg up by 10.
Hardwick's thrown some great passes tonight, just a little too hot maybe for some of her teammates to catch.
It was a good feed.
But yeah, good passes, just not on the same page.
Good feed there. 3.5 to go here in this third. Centerburg up by 10 right now. Evie Stowe, head of the key. Kayla Larimore looking in for Shepard, who got some good positioning, puts it up with the right hand, and she's fouled. Centerburg doing a great job of getting it low in the post right now, where there's really nothing that Cardington Lincoln can do. They have to foul at that point. So here is Tiara Shepard at the free throw line.
Again.
And we'll see what happens. She
Time to
came
get those
into the game
percentage numbers
shooting
up.
38%. That could be higher now.
Mm-hmm.
But she's doing a nice job of getting out in transition. She misses the first one. Well, this is her third trip to the free throw line in the quarter. She's had a good quarter, though.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw coming for Shepard.
I believe she hit the first field goal of the quarter.
Yeah. Ellis is in. Evie Stowe out. Oh, and she missed them both this time. So, missed both free throws this time. Back behind her. They give it up now for Blevins. Blevins into the front court. Blevins has it knocked away. Ball on the floor. Blevins back behind her. Hardwick. Blevins has it again, head of the key. 3:07 to go third quarter. Centerburg up 10. Knocked away by Kenley Farrell. Now the ball tipped in the air again. Tipped again. Ellis picks it up for Centerburg. Ellis now pushes for the Lady Trojans. Has it on the right wing. Tiara Shepard, 3 up off the front of the rim. Kenley Farrell, offensive rebound. She goes left to the lane. Sidesteps. Shot up and shot good by Kenley Farrell. She sidesteps to the defender. And Kenley Farrell with a nice finish at the rim. And we'll head to the free throw line, Kenley Farrell.
Yeah, like
Centerburg now up 12.
That sidestep, a little fake pass, and just
wow.
Got her away from the rim, but a nice little floater there for the and one. Great move there. But as you saw, her defense is the reason why the ball even got down here. So, hey, both ends of the floor. There's Kenley Farrell, the Energizer Bunny, always moving around, causing chaos.
She's got 9 points right now for Centerburg. Well, she has 12 now. But Centerburg right now with 2:49 to go in this quarter, leading it now 34-21 as they've extended their lead to 13. Full timeout called. We'll take it with them. Centerburg up 13. 2:43 to go third quarter. Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction. High school hoops on VO.
Your sinks are backed up, the electric in your master bedroom needs rewired, and now the wife is asking for a new addition. It's time to get in touch with Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Now Construction. Give Brian and his team a call at 740-627-8004. They can fix your electrical and plumbing needs and give your bathroom and kitchen a remodel.
Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction is a proud sponsor for all the local high school teams.
Enjoy the season. Cubbage Electric Plumbing and Construction. 740-627-8004.
Griffin Insurance, taking care of your family since 1972. In today's day and age, it's very uncommon to get a real person when you call. Not at Griffin Insurance. We represent multiple carriers to find the best rate for you and your family. Whether it's auto, residential, commercial, or farm, we're here to help. Call Griffin Insurance at 740-397-7488. Griffin Insurance, finding you the best rate.
Oh, okay. There you go. You live in that building? You live in the building? All right, we're back here.
Probably a good rent price on family videos around here.
All right, we're back here. 34-21, 2:43 to go in the third quarter. And we got a basketball game right now. And look, this quarter, Kiara Shepard's played really well for Centerburg. In this quarter alone, she's got 5 points, but really active defensively. And it's 34-21. Centerburg, a 13-point advantage. Hardwick with the basketball. Been held in check tonight. Goes inside, sidesteps and blocked, but gets it back. Shot up and no good for Hardwick. Tapped away, picked up by Stowe, and she gets bumped out of bounds. But Hardwick has been held in check tonight. Came in averaging over 17 points per game. And she has 4 right now. That's it. 4 points. And in this quarter, Centerburg has outscored Cardington Lincoln 11-5. And it's 5 fouls on Cardington Lincoln, so 2 shots coming for Centerburg.
Yes.
And so here we go.
Tough tonight with no Madison Calkins for Cardington Lincoln. I think that's kind of most of their size and height right now. Just Centerburg towers over most of the players here for Cardington Lincoln, and it's just once that ball gets into the paint, it just gets tough.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of depth on the bench tonight. Evie Stowe hits the free throw. Well, right now it's Centerburg 35-21. We got that football score. Had the football score against Mount Gilead too, 45-7. But here, 35-21. Just over 2.5 to go third quarter. Stowe hits them both. And so it's 36-21 Centerburg with 2:29 to go here in the third. And Blevins into the front court. Bounces now for Hardwick, and almost a foul there instead. Kick it on the left wing. Getting it back is Blevins. Blevins between the circles. Now dribbles on the left wing. Bounces for Hardwick. Hardwick left of the lane. Drills into the lane. Now bounces into the right corner. Henthorn. 3 up. 3 airballed into the hands of Shepard, who pushes up the right sideline. Centerburg up 15. Shepard has the basketball with just over 2 minutes to go here in the third. Centerburg up 15. Evie Stowe here, center court with the basketball for Centerburg. Dribbles right lane. Now gives it up for Ellis. Bounces inside. And Kayla Larimore tries to finish right of the rim, and she is fouled. Now, Kayla Larimore shoots over 80% from the free throw line and has an opportunity now. And I think the success for Centerburg here in this quarter has been getting the basketball inside. Yeah, an emphasis of playing inside out right now. Kayla Larimore, free throw. Yep. Well, Centerburg up 16. So Bo and I still haven't had too many close games this year that we've seen, but this one's a long way to go still. 1 of 2 there for Larimore. 37-21. And right now, Cardington Lincoln with the basketball. Hardwick going inside. Hardwick trying to do it herself. Can't finish left of the rim. Rebound, Kenley Farrell. 1:40 to go, third quarter. Centerburg up 16. Kenley Farrell has it for Centerburg. Trojans trying to win their 11th consecutive home game. Kayla Larimore, left wing three. Up and good. Nothing but nylon for Larimore. Reigning player of the year in the KMAC. 40-21. And now Centerburg up by 19. Head of the key. High on the left, Hardwick has the basketball into the left corner for Powell. Powell tries to go back up top. Kayla Larimore trying to get her hand on it. Hardwick, right wing, into the right corner, Henthorn. Quick trigger three, up and no good. Rebound Larimore, Centerburg. 1:09 to go, third quarter. Centerburg up 19.
Yeah, we'll see if Centerburg slows it down here with a minute left. I don't think they'll get one shot. They just like to work too fast.
Kenley Farrell has it on the left wing, under a minute to go, third quarter. Centerburg up by 19 right now. Dribble handoff goes to the right to Yara Shepard. Shot up, wild shot off the backboard, and the rebound going the other way. And
not a good shot.
Pushing into the front court now is Blevins, gives it up. And now Powell looking for Hardwick. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Hardwick, Henthorn, three, right wing, yep. Henthorn with a triple. So 40-24 now with about 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Centerburg's lead cut to 16. And I think now they do want to slow it down and play for one shot.
Mm-hmm.
And the ball knocked away as Blevins trying to get it. Now inside going Kayla Larimore. She's fouled. Kayla Larimore to the free throw line. 15.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Centerburg Lady Trojans leading at 40-24, trying to tack on some more here.
Like we said, you might want to, turn some clock, but not too bad. 15 seconds, and you have your pretty much best free throw shooter out, on the floor there shooting too. So not the worst thing in the world. Hopefully, you can get a stop here on the other end.
I know. 15.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Free throw is up. Kayla Larimore buries it. Kenley Farrell out of the ball game. Chesney Farrell in. Shepard out. Bryant in for Centerburg. The Trojans up by 17 now. Free throw coming. It is up, and it is good. First time they've hit both free throws in the whole quarter for the Centerburg Lady Trojans. As Hardwick has it into the corner. 7 seconds to go, third quarter. Hardwick on the left wing, 5 seconds. Gives it up right wing. Now Powell, three. Hardwick, buzzer, up, no good.
Good look.
End of the third quarter, and it's all Centerburg right now, leading at 42-24 here on WMVO.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
All right, we are back here in the Berg, and right now it's Centerburg 42-24. What did Centerburg Trojans do to win that quarter 19-8, Bo?
Just valued the ball, had good offensive possessions, but they worked it inside, and like I said, they always have the height advantage tonight. I think across the board they're pretty much taller, and they used it to their advantage. I'd say probably of the 19 points they scored, I'd probably say about 15, 14-ish of them were probably within the paint. So just keep working it inside, and they'll really push this game out of hand early in the fourth quarter.
Centerburg up 18. We start the fourth quarter now. Trojans trying to win their 11th straight home game. Chesney Farrell on the right point, looks for some help. Now gives it back to Evie Stowe between the circles. 7:48 to go in the ball game. Centerburg 42-24. They lead this one. Ellis, left wing, Larimore. Larimore has the basketball. Larimore head of the key. Ellis bounces now for Chesney Farrell. Back to Ellis on the right wing. Dribbles right of the lane. Stops on the right block, and she's fouled him ahead of the free throw line. Ellis to the stripe. I think what you're going to see is Lauren Ellis, and as she gets more familiar with this group, it's going to be a key piece to this team as they go throughout the season.
Yeah.
The size, the speed, shooting.
Even when, Farrell, Shepard, Stowe, even when they were like freshmen or sophomores getting spot to then actually starting time minutes, the one thing they did was play well together. They might not have won every game when they were younger, but they played well together. And obviously now, as upperclassmen, it's transitioned to some very great play. So once she kind of figures out her role within that play, this will be a team to watch out for come March.
Centerburg up 20 now. At one point, we're down 8-2 in this game, but taking over now. Let's get the basketball. Jillian Howe. Oh, 7:20 to go here in the ball game. And it's knocked out of bounds off of Centerburg. Centerburg playing tough right now. Knocking that ball out. 7:20 to go in the ball game. And knocked away by Ellis as they try to get the basketball and use active hands for Centerburg. We've seen it. 7:18 to go in the ball game. By the way, we'll have the Ohio State game tomorrow night. Buckeyes and Tennessee Volunteers. Bouncing into the right corner. Faking it. Now try to get it to Hardwick, and she's got it. Double team by Larimore and Bryant. Now spins around, gets out of it. Foul on, I believe, Larimore. How about this? Something we didn't talk about in this ball game is Larimore got the 2 fouls in the first quarter and has been able to stay out of any further foul trouble. And Bryant gets nailed for that foul. But you got to be aggressive up there, and she is doing a nice job. In comes Shepard, out goes Ellis.
I can't wait for tomorrow as a Oregon Duck fan. You know, no worries at all. You're just watching.
You're a Duck. You're an Oregon fan?
Of course.
All right, take the headset
you
off.
mean the Big Ten champion Oregon Ducks?
Take the headset off.
1 year and already Big Ten champs. It's a great year for the Ducks. Can't wait to see who they play come January 1st, the Rose Bowl.
The officials are talking and trying to figure out. And they said move 4 inches to the right, and we can let you pass it in. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, this is very critical, you know. If the ball gets moved up 4 feet, you know, now you can maybe run the ball, you can maybe pass the ball. You know, there's a lot of, you know, things that open up your playbook with this 4 inches to 4 feet.
Well, they put her right back where she was. Well, 44-24, Centerburg with the lead. Blevins with the basketball, guarded up top by Bryant. Bounce in the right wing, and a foul. Centerburg. Oh, no. Call it the other way, and so not a foul, but anyway, going the other way. Centerburg with the basketball. 7 minutes to go in the game. We're back here tomorrow afternoon, 1:45. Centerburg boys, East Knox boys. Ryan Powell's group against John Marhefka's group. And Stowe, little reverse, no good. Chesney Farrell got her hand on it, and it's knocked out of bounds off of the Pirates. 6:48 to go in the game. So we'll have the game for you tomorrow, 6:30. Tennessee Volunteers. Yeah, you probably saw Don Smith walk past the camera in all of his volunteer gear. He did. 6:47 to go in the game. That one's off of Centerburg out of bounds. 44-24 is our score. You know, Centerburg came into this basketball game allowing just 23 points per game defensively, and they've allowed 24. It's the team in Cardington Lincoln who came in winners of 3 in a row. Crossing over and now into the corner. And should have been a travel, and it's not. It's a foul on Chesney Farrell. Okay, fouls on Chesney Farrell. After a couple of steps, were not called. 6:36 to go in the game, 44-24. Centerburg up by 20. Second foul on Chesney Farrell. Get the basketball in. And now into the corner. Powell, head of the key. Blevins puts it on the floor. Bounces left wing. 6:28 to go in the game, and there's a turnover going the other way. Centerburg with the basketball. 6:28 to go in the game. Centerburg up 44-24.
See what Coach Abner runs here.
Of course, Coach Abner was at Granville a couple of years ago, coaching with Tate Moore and that group. And now going inside, Chesney Farrell was clotheslined. The foul on Cardington Lincoln. Jillian Hogue.
Got 2 subs here.
Yeah, it'll be Berkey and I believe Henthorn checking in. 6:17 to go in the game. 44-24. 6:17. Again, it was 8-2. Cardington Lincoln got out to a good start, but Centerburg has taken over on the right elbow. Now Kayla Larimore gives it up. Right wing to Kenley Farrell. It's only a 7-point game at the half. Drop in now for Shepard. Tries to kick it out. Ball taken away. Nice job there. And going the other way. Blevins had it. Now a push with Hardwick. 6 minutes to go in the game. Hardwick goes inside, lost control, and foul called on Centerburg. Ellis to check back in. The Lady Trojans.
Fouls on Larimore, I believe.
Yep, her third. So first one since that first quarter there, Bo.
Coach Abner just, coaching mastermind. He knew she would back off after 2. Just had to get those 2 out of her system. So far, it's been a very clean game after about those first 3 minutes from Kayla Larimore.
Bouncing right wing, Henthorne, a wide open 3. Nope, too long, and a rebound pulled down by Blevins. Shot up and no good. Rebound knocked around, picked up by Henthorne. Now with it, give it up to Blevins. Now Hardwick inside, knocked away, and good hustle there. Tell you what, Evie Stowe getting after it. She has just 2 points and a pair of free throws, but she is getting after it.
You don't see it much, but in that 1-3-1, the toughest spot is that bottom because they're hustling from line to line, and she does a beautiful job in the 1-3-1 defense of that.
Drop in, foul on Ellis. 5:38 to go. At the beginning of the game, we didn't have a lot of pace to this. Then we got some pace to it. Now there's no pace again. 44-24 is the score. 5:38 to go in the ball game. Centerburg with the lead. Hardwick into the lane, knocked her away, and a foul is called on Kenley Farrell. And that looked like a situation where she just lost the handle, and that was kind of a bailout call, but all right. Going to the free throw line is Abigail Hardwick.
I think the one thing the ref saw there, too, was there was about 3 Trojans there around her, so saw that ball get lost. There's just a swarm of Trojans.
Well, I don't know. Well, 35 to go in this game. It's a 20-point lead for Centerburg. Not a lot of scoring here so far in this quarter. Only an Ellis pair of free throws, and Hardwick missed them both. Had a rebound for Shepard. I think the fans had a little to do with that in this free throw. They all started sprinting.
Yeah, they're really getting energized. Up 20.
Not a ton of people here tonight, but up by 20. It is what happens around the holidays. Just above the foul line, Kenley Farrell goes inside, scoops it up, no good. Rebound pulled down. Going the other way is Longsdorf as she gives it now for Hardwick. And on the baseline, looking in for Bertkey. Longsdorf behind the left for Blevins. And now Hardwick has the basketball, under 5 to go in the game. Corner 3, Henthorne, nope, off the heel. Weak side rebound pulled down. Now Blevins bounces, corner 3, up and no good. And a rebound knocked around. Ellis is there, picked up once again by Cardington Lincoln. Here's a 3, up and good. And Blevins nails the 3, and oh boy, Coach Abner not going to be happy about that. Centerburg gave too many chances. Timeout called. Take it with him, 44-27. The Pirates call timeout, 4:43 to go in the game here on WMVO.
New products elicit the passions and commitments like sports, and that is especially true in this area. If you're enjoying this broadcast and own a business, your business can enjoy the benefits of being associated with and supporting these broadcasts while reaching a captive, passionate, and loyal audience. For information and to find out how your business can be a sponsor of these exciting broadcasts, call one of our marketing consultants today, 740-397-1000. That's 397-1000.
There we go. And we're back here in the Berg. 44-27, Centerburg up by 17, 4:43 to go in the game. Bo, me, we're going to be back here. Gary's going to be back here. Austin will be back, not tomorrow, but he'll be back another day. He'll be back with us. He's down here with us. Gary is up top. I can't turn my back to look at him, but he's up there.
He's looking good. He's got a nice little green hat on.
Yeah.
He's working hard up there.
Yeah.
Austin's working hard.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've had this 4-man group, I'd say. This has been a good one. This has been a good one.
First time we worked with Austin all year. And we give him the benefit of the doubt with anything because he's got red hair like my son. All right. Larimore. Shepard finishes right of the rim. Good feed, good finish. And that's exactly what Centerburg wanted out of the timeout right there, Bo.
No, that's how you get back on the right path.
Hardwick has the basketball. Hardwick stops, bounces. Henthorne, she's not shy to fire away. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Shepard. Now a push for Stowe. 4:10 to go in the game. Centerburg up 19. Stowe has the basketball. She's got 2 points in the game. Gives it right wing to Shepard. Shepard looking. Still looking, trying to get in to Larimore. Too far out in front, and I think they call it kick ball. 4:01 to go in the game. 46-27. And Centerburg a 19-point advantage here. Looking to go to 8-0 on the season. 6-0 in the K-Mac. You know, they have that target on their back we talked about in the pregame. Inside, Kayla Larimore kicks it out. Left wing three, Kenley Farrell, straight no. And a rebound for Shepard. Ellis back to Kenley Farrell, 3:50 to go in the game, 46-27. Centerburg up by 19. Kenley Farrell inside, flips it up, blocked by Berkey as she came over from the weak side to stop her. Kenley Farrell just kind of smirks and says, oh, well, we get the basketball back, as she was thinking. But here, 46-27, Caitlin Larimore into the lane. Larimore looking, right wing now to Ellis. 3:40 to go in the game. Kenley Farrell has it on the left wing. Kenley Farrell hands it off. Stowe with it. Centerburg up 19. Closing it on 3.5 to go in the game. Ellis, right wing. Ellis looking into the right corner. Stowe, pass inside. Now quick kick out. 3, given up by Shepard. Goes inside. Blocked by Berkey. Berkey, yeah, she's protecting the rim right now. And now quickly the other way. Hardwick. Hardwick going down the lane. Kicks it in the corner now for Henthorn. Right wing to Hardwick. She dribbles into the lane. Hardwick. Corner. 3. Up. 3. No. Rebound. Stowe had it for a second. Rips it away. Stowe now puts it on the floor. Off the miss by Longsdorf. And now a slowdown for Kenley Farrell and Evie Stowe. 2:55 to go in the game. Centerburg up by 19, and Kenley Farrell has it on the left wing. Shepard back to Kenley Farrell. With 2:44 to go in the contest, 46-27. Centerburg up by 19. Right wing to Stowe. Stowe looks to a cutting Ellis, doesn't find her. And now to a cutting Shepard, who she does find. Back out to Ellis on the right wing. Ellis one-hander to Larimore, back behind her, couldn't get it. Henthorn the other way. Hardwick now pushes for Cardington Lincoln. Bounce at the left block, missed by Berkey, and now going the other way is Stowe with 2:20 to go in the game. Centerburg up by 19. Stowe still pushing it. Bounces for Larimore, can't handle it. Picked up by Kenley Farrell, and she gets run over on a slide. And Kenley Farrell gets up quickly. 2:14 to go in this game, 46-21. And Jill Berkey gets up. Good to see her feeling all right. Good hustle by Berkey. Jill Berkey.
She's worked hard, and she's had the tough
She
task
has.
of
I mean, she
being
really
assigned
has.
Larimore tonight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not an easy task to guard, no matter who you
She's actually
are.
had a really nice second half when you think about it. Defensively, getting after it, helping on the weak side. When she comes over from that weak side onto the strong side. And
she's moved the ball low well, even when you're not getting an assist or getting, any stat there. She's been moving it well low, keeping the ball in their hands.
Hardwick is out of the ball game. Keely Pearl is in. For Cardington Lincoln. And, Ellis, I think, takes a seat. Stowe takes a seat. And Kenley Farrell does not take a seat. She's got it. And Kenley Farrell has it ahead of the key. Kenley Farrell left wing to Shepard. 2:07 to go in the game. Centerburg up 46-27. Gonna prove the 11-game win streak here at home. An offensive foul, I believe, on Ross. And there's something. I mean, the official's not coming over, so. They call something?
Yeah, carry.
Oh, a carry, okay. I thought they called it an offensive foul for a minute there.
Sometimes
Larimore's done.
She does it sometimes when she dribbles. I won't lie. Sometimes it doesn't get really called. It's a kind of an interesting case. It's a 50-50 sometimes.
Left wing taking the 3. 1:50 to go in the ball game. Centerburg 46-27. Centerburg Trojans up by 19. Corner 3 is up, and it rattles home for Jillian Hogue.
Little corner 3.
Got it to go. 46-30 is the score.
So we got a hot dog toss going on in the stands over here.
Rich is just giving hot dogs to everybody over here in the student section, everything. He's only got one left. He's got them all over there. Hey, come to a basketball game. Get free hot dogs. Tiara Shepard has it. Into the lane. Tiara Shepard. Floater up, no good. Rebound knocked around. Good. Rebound there for Longsdorf. 1:15 to go in the game. 46-30. Rich is like, I'm getting out of here. Here's free hot dogs for everybody. Into the left corner. Now Henthorn, a 3 from the left wing. Got it. Tell you what, Henthorn can shoot it from downtown.
Yeah, shooters are going to shoot. Like I said, she's missed a couple tonight, but she's let it fly. All that matters is confidence.
And a 3 up and good by Shepard from the right wing. Just as I was going to say, it's the closest game Centerburg's played, and now it's not. So they're up by 16. Centerburg lead Trojans. Now Shepard takes it away. What a game for Shepard. She stops. Right hand, up and good. Shepard. And so 51-33 with 33 seconds to go in the game. Well, Shepard really good in this quarter. 7 points in this quarter alone. 12 points in the second half. Ball knocked away. Shepard now gives it for Bryant. She wants some points on the board, and Bryant gets it. And Centerburg now up by 20. And it's 53-33, and this one's going to be put to bed. 5 seconds to go in the game. Centerburg up by 20. Here's a quick jumper, turnaround, no good. Offensive rebound shot is up, no good. Ball game's over. 53-33. Centerburg a winner in this ball game. And Shepard, who in that first half had the 3 points in the first quarter, her only points of that first half, but she had 7 points alone in the fourth quarter, so she got 10. She had the free throw in the third for 11, another 3 for 14, another free throw for 15, and that's what she ended with, was 15 points tonight for Tiara Shepard. Yeah, Centerburg Lady Trojans win it by 20. 53-23 your final. Here's the Centerburg Lady Trojans.
Solid
finish
win.
This one, and see if we can get Abner to come up here. If he doesn't come right now, you want to yell for him?
Coach Abner.
Coach Bill Abner going to come over and chat with us for a minute here before we get out of here. And Coach, looking at that ball game, hey, they got up 8-2 to Cardington Lincoln. Oh, you got the headphones? There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, working. You guys fell behind 8-2. You get on a run. Yep. Kenley Farrell gets hot at the end of the quarter. You guys only lead by 7 at the half. Your overall thoughts of this ball game?
You know, we know playing Cardington is going to be tough. That they're going to come ready to play. They're going to come and compete. The slow start was frustrating. I thought we have a lot of unforced errors. We caused turnovers, and we're trying to hit home runs when people aren't open and throwing the ball out of bounds. Fortunately for us, we got hot there at the end of the first quarter, knocked down some threes and got some buckets, and I think once we settled down, it was a whole lot better.
For you guys, Tiara Shepard had a big second half there. Mm-hmm. Kenley Farrell kind of kept it going, and she had a hot run there at the end of the first quarter. Yep. But overall, as a team, forcing turnovers is what you need to do. What happened in the second half that changed this ball game to get you guys a 20-point victory?
Well, I mean, for us, it's hard to play us. I think it's hard to play us man-to-man.
Yeah.
So when they went man mostly in the second half when they got down because they couldn't stay in their zone, we're just picking on matchups.
Yeah.
And we're fortunate enough that we've got 5 kids out there that can all score. Mm-hmm. So it's, my job is to put the kids in a position to succeed. And when I saw certain matchups, it was trying to pick on those.
Try to get the basketball inside. Was that an emphasis?
It always
is.
It is. That's who. I mean, we want to play inside out. Yeah. We've got a really strong low post presence. We can kick it out to shooters, and I think that makes us really hard to defend.
Coach, congratulations on the victory. Have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you.
We'll have you back on again.
Yeah, appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much.
Again, Coach Bill Abner, Centerburg Lady Trojans win their 11th consecutive home game, and they finish at 8-0 at the conclusion of this ball game. Final thoughts here, Bo. Centerburg gets the win tonight, 53-33.
Final thoughts, it's a Merry Christmas in the Berg for the girls basketball team. Like you said, undefeated heading into the small Christmas-ish break. They'll still be practicing, but a couple games will be off. For Cardington Lincoln, I think played tough, especially like we said, there's a lot of girls in street clothes tonight. I think some injuries, maybe some sickness, who knows, just less players from the roster. Because right now they have, it looks like 12 or 13 girls. So it'll be interesting to see this matchup, the second time, see if there's some different players on the court. Like I said, I think Madison Calkins will make a difference a little bit with some height. But good win for Centerburg, especially 20 points, protect the home floor. No complaints, really. I just think it's going to be 2 teams we're going to have to keep an eye on for the future.
Well, that'll do it for us almost for 2024. We got one more game on the 28th, and it's at we have the game tomorrow, and then the game the 28th. I almost forgot. We're right back here tomorrow. 1:45. Yeah, 1:45 tomorrow. Centerburg and East Knox on the boys' side here from Centerburg. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Austin Stinnett and Gary Cooper. That's Austin with an A and Gary with 2 R's. And
good men.
Appreciate them joining us here on the program and doing what they do behind the camera. But once again, 53-33. Lady Trojans stay unbeaten with a victory here tonight. Take a break. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Join us then. Have yourself a wonderful night. I'm Todd Mathias.
Griffin Insurance, taking care of your family since 1972. In today's day and age, it's very uncommon to get a real person when you call. Not at Griffin.